Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's...
Let's play with the vowel just slightly. It suddenly went a little dark.
Yeah,
yeah.
I felt that.
So, go ahead and play with that. Bring it a little bit forward.
They know that Santa's on his way.
So keep the jaw released just like you did, and bring the tongue even more forward if you can.
They know that Santa's on his way.
Good.
He's loaded lots and toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, to you.
I'll probably do that.
Yeah.
Christmas. So Christmas is slightly dark, and bring a little bit more into the vowel, but don't think music theater. Just Christmas. I'm slightly more mass than mo, if that makes sense. Merry Christmas to you. Go ahead.
Merry Christmas.
So think slightly Christmas. Christmas.
Christmas to you.
So that is more in keeping with the rest of the vowels in the song. Don't go just a little bit brighter on that mass. Good. I wonder about, could you be ever so slightly less breathy? Don't lose the intimacy, don't lose the storytelling, but ever so slightly less breathy, maybe on the first 2 lines, so you have enough presence. How mic'd are you for this cabaret show?
Last time the mic was really bad, so
yeah,
but it's in a black box, so it should
pretty
be
intimate. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just hear how you carry chestnuts roasting on an open fire without much breathiness, but still very intimate storytelling.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Oh yeah.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that yeah, it's just that note.
They know that play with that a little bit.
They know that Santa's
So let's play with that internal vowel. Can you actually keep the jaw released, but raise the tongue on the inside just a little bit more?
They know that Santa's on his way.
It's still slightly dark, once again, because you have a large internal vocal tract. Let's play with that a little bit more.
They know that Santa's on his way.
I hate to do this because you know how certain choir directors feel about it. A lot of choir directors get really unhappy when you don't have a full drop, but I think you need a little less drop to give it just a little more brightness.
They know that Santa's on his way.
To be honest, that's probably more the direction I'd go for this particular style. That's probably what I would do. If you were in Tenorland in a recital that was classical, no. But I think they know that and actually draw the A vowel out a little bit. Santa's on his way. maybe. A little bit like music theater on that one, maybe.
You know that Santa's on his
I
way.
think probably that direction.
Okay.
He's loaded.
He's loaded lots and toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so
I'm going to suggest a possibility there. I would only do one big moment in here, not two, and I think your big moment is wonderfully placed at the end.
yeah, this kind of comes out of nowhere.
It comes it comes out of nowhere. And so that's where I might, it's just, you're doing, the storytelling is so fabulous. Reindeer really know how to fly, and so, and then it comes as a really wonderful treat at the end. Otherwise, I think you're right about that.
Yeah, I've a lot lately. Me and Kyra are like, we don't need to sing high if we don't need to. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
you
need your becoming artist, Jack.
You don't need to sing high just cause you want to show off.
No,
yeah.
And that's really reaching a point of mature artistry.
Right.
You don't have to show everything. You can trust that what you reveal is going to carry the full content. You don't have to reveal everything all the time. Yes, and to see.
The reindeer really know how to fly, and so I'm offering, and so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92.
Make sure the eyes smile on that.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Any singing yet today?
Yeah, in the car.
Which kinds?
Just like belting.
Got it, okay. So let's go ahead and check your range. Let's put you on the straw. Just before I do that, actually, let me give me a couple of sirens, please. The ooh all the way to the top and then the all the way to the bottom so I can see where you're at first.
Ooh.
Good. For fun, take the middle and go into ah, and then go all the way down into vocal fry and come back. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and start you right about here. Now, do you prefer for today the arpeggio leaps, or do you prefer the 5-step note pattern? Which one you want to start with?
We can start with arpeggio.
Okay, here we go. A little bit, so you feel a little bit of aggravation in your shoulder blades. You've overstretched on purpose. Keep that just a little bit of overstretch back there. Go ahead and pay attention to the soft palate area. See if you have expanded and enlarged. Think sideways, up and sideways. Think a little bit of upper facial lift, but keep the jaw hinge loose. You were still making sound on the F above high C, F6, and I think the G flat. So cool. Okay, so they're in a nice, good stretch for your upper range. Let's check your lower range on the way down. I'm going to alternate you on straw going down, so we'll start you on a straw with this one, and then of course the very next one you'll be E-U-E-U-E off straw. Alternate between, see what we come up with, okay? Let's go ahead. If we can you give me a little more body, torso energy? So go ahead and fake it, whatever you need to do. Imagine yourself hula hooping if that helps. Whatever brings energy, and even if you don't have it today because you're tired, just go ahead and think, fake the body energy. And then go ahead and give me a little bit of that upper glottal on your start, please. Give me a little too much glottal, in fact, just see what you come up with. Good. Now, if you have the bodily energy for it, go ahead and open the throat a little bit more. Think of popping out the sides of the neck just a little bit. Once again, think of the shoulder blades opening. Okay. Good, good. Give me a little too much lip on there, ooh, if you will. So what I'm hearing at the moment is, what are we singing first, by the way, today? What do you want to work on?
We could do avalanche first.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a little more throat, more open throat, if you will. Can you give me a little football player action? Feel the tendons on the neck, okay? Do a couple of those again, please. And then really expand outward. With that in mind, when you do the EUE this time, go ahead and really give me deep expansion in that neck area. Just for fun, go ahead and give me that one a staccato this time. And give me really, really, lots of eye teeth, okay? So we have that soft palate lifted a bit, the tongue is very high, we're privileging the brassy sound. Good. Good. Good, good, that was already a high A there. Good. Does that feel okay? Okay, let's go ahead and go down a little bit then again. And let's go a little bit, think of the sound colors you need for avalanche, and go ahead and warm up into those colors as we go down. Maybe a simple 5-note pattern would be good. Okay. And are you going to go a little bit breathy on some parts of the avalanche song?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and experiment with bringing that breathiness in, and then bringing a much stronger, more raw chest in. Experiment just all the way down here. Just see what you can do.
Okay.
That's me, not you. So do a little more ah. If you can. Yeah,
okay.
more ah.
Sorry.
Okay. You're good. You're good. We're just keeping a little bit ah for a little bit. Good. Do whatever you like, on or off straw. If it's easier to use that to reach your extreme bottom, go ahead with that. It's up to you. Watch the position of the head so the neck is very tall and released. Go down until you feel your tongue. Deep stretch on your way down. So, those are your B below C3, so B2. How'd that feel?
Good.
Okay. All right.
I feel stretched.
Good. That's what we're looking for. 0 to 10, how warmed up do you feel?
Like an 8 or a 9.
8 or 9. Is there any part that you feel is a little bit sticking or needs a little bit more work before you start?
No.
Should we go ahead and look at avalanche?
All this overcome, Mr. Grinch. The 3 words I will use to describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, I wanted to experiment with this because I didn't want to go too high compared to what the senior player is doing.
How did that feel when you finished that?
It felt fine.
Have you talked me through what you did there? When I experiment with that, I end up using too much breath pressure still, so I end up tickling myself and wanting to cough. And clearly you have learned not to do that.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, go ahead and do that for me again, if you will, that little distortion part. And talk to me about how you're setting yourself up.
All I'm doing is I'm using all head voice when singing all the high notes, and so with that, from what I've learned from Melissa Cross's Zen of Screaming, I was taught to now push and just to remind myself, don't push, don't push, don't push.
So you're separating the movement of your false vocal folds there, right? So they can make that distortion sound, and then you're providing just barely enough breath to make pitch, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still pushing a little too much breath through. So I'd like to watch and hear you do it again, and I'm going to try and actually copy you.
Okay.
Because I tend to use too much still. I end up wanting to cough a little bit afterwards.
So, the three words I would use to best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk.
So that's the correct movement there, right?
Yeah.
So now I just need to use the least amount of breath possible. See, now, right now, I feel a little bit like I'm not vocally hashed, but like there was too much air pressing through there. It feels dried out already. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you feel dried out after you finish that?
Sometimes.
Okay. I'll do it without pitch.
That's what we call a mid scream.
And what I notice is I wonder if it just takes a while for the false vocal folds to get used to it, because you notice I made no pitch there to speak of, and I still felt the same sense of, oh, I'm getting really dried out, to the point I wanted to actually cough.
Yeah.
I get that when I'm doing a pitch and when I'm not doing a pitch, just like I did there. So I wonder if I just have to work my false vocal folds up to that.
Yeah.
When you first started that, how, did you feel like coughing at the end of every time you tried it?
No, not every time. Sometimes I would, sometimes I wouldn't. After months of doing that, I think my voice has gotten used to it.
Okay. I'll experiment with that then, because I do notice it, and I was like, I think I'm doing the lowest level of push I can. I'm not really pushing, I'm just, it's almost like purring like a cat, or gentle growling like a dog, right?
Yeah.
But I'm still feeling that sense of, hello. So he is teaching me the finer points of how to more efficiently do rock screaming, because I'm still not very good.